In life, we all face moments of doubt and difficulty. It's easy to feel overlooked or underestimated by those around us. But what if I told you that your current situation doesn't define you? What if I told you that God is at work, ready to turn things around and show the world your true worth? Imagine you've been through hard times, faced doubters, or experienced setbacks. It may feel like people have written you off, like they don't see your true potential or value anymore. But here's the amazing part. God has a way of taking those tough experiences and transforming them into something incredible. Just like a product getting a makeover and being presented in a new exciting way, God can repackage us, refining our character, strengthening our resolve, and equipping us with the tools we need to succeed. Then when the time is right, He reintroduces us to those who once doubted us, revealing our true worth and potential. This process isn't just about proving others wrong. It's about showing the world and ourselves what we are truly capable of with God's help. It's a reminder that our past doesn't define us, and our present circumstances don't limit our future possibilities. The story of Joseph in the Bible is a good example of how God turned Joseph from a slave to someone in a position of authority. God exalted Joseph. Joseph had some rough patches with his brothers. They were not very nice to him and even sold him off into slavery. But Joseph did not let that break him. He stayed strong and kept believing in himself. Now here's where it gets really interesting. After a while, Joseph became really successful, even though his brothers had kind of written him off and thought he was gone forever. But then, surprise, God brought Joseph back into their lives in a big way. When Joseph revealed his true identity to his brothers, they were shocked. They never expected to see him again, let alone see him doing so well. It was like a big plot twist in a movie. What can we learn from here? Even when things seem really tough, if you keep believing in yourself and in God, amazing things can happen. You may just surprise everyone, including yourself, with how strong and successful you can become. So never give up hope, because you never know when life may reintroduce you to those who once doubted you. The story of Joseph teaches us some important lessons about forgiveness and second chances. Despite everything his brothers did to him, Joseph did not seek revenge when he had the chance. Instead, he showed them kindness and forgiveness. This shows us that holding on to bitterness and resentment only weighs us down, but forgiveness can set us free. It also reminds us that even when people doubt us or write us off, God has a plan for each of us. He can take the tough times we go through and turn them into something incredible. Just like Joseph, who went from being sold into slavery to becoming a powerful leader. Our setbacks can be stepping stones to greater things if we trust in God's plan for us. The next time you feel discouraged or like people don't believe in you, remember the story of Joseph. Keep pushing forward, keep believing in yourself, and trust that God has amazing things in store for you. Who knows, maybe one day you'll surprise everyone, just like Joseph did when he revealed his true identity to his brothers. Joseph had an unwavering faith in God, even during the darkest moments of his life. Despite being betrayed and facing numerous trials, Joseph never lost his faith. He continued to trust in God's plan for him, believing that everything was happening for a reason. This teaches us that even when we can't see the bigger picture, we can trust that God is working behind the scenes for our good. Joseph's story encourages us to have faith and patience during times of difficulties, knowing that God's timing is perfect. Joseph's story illustrates the power of redemption and reconciliation. His reunion with his brothers is a powerful example of how God can mend broken relationships and bring healing to even the most fractured of families. It reminds us that it's never too late for reconciliation and forgiveness, and that God can use our past hurts and mistakes for his greater purpose. The story of Joseph reminds us that no matter what challenges we face, God is always with us, guiding us through the storms and leading us to brighter days ahead. Joseph's story highlights the importance of perseverance. Despite facing numerous obstacles and setbacks, Joseph remained steadfast in his resolve to stay true to himself and his beliefs. He did not let the difficult circumstances define him or deter him from pursuing his dreams. Joseph's determination is a quality that we can all strive to emulate in our own lives. When faced with challenges or setbacks, instead of giving up, we can choose to adopt Joseph's mindset of perseverance. By being patient and trusting in God's plan, we can overcome even the toughest of circumstances and emerge stronger on the other side. Joseph's story reminds us of the power of hope. Even in the darkest moments of his life, Joseph never lost hope. He held onto the belief that better days were ahead, and his faith ultimately paid off. This serves as a powerful reminder that no matter how bad our circumstances may seem, there is always hope for a brighter future. Joseph's story is one of triumph over difficulties, forgiveness over bitterness, and hope over despair. It encourages us to remain steadfast in our faith, patient in the face of challenges, and hopeful for the future. No matter how challenging our circumstances may be today, they do not define our worth or determine our future. With faith and perseverance, we can trust that God has a plan to turn things around for the better. Even in our lowest moments, God's love and grace are always present, ready to lift us up and guide us towards a brighter tomorrow. Just as Joseph's story in the Bible demonstrates, God has the power to transform even the most difficult situations into opportunities for growth. If you are facing a tough situation right now, hold on to hope and trust that God is working behind the scenes to bring about a positive change. Your current circumstances are not the end of your story. They are simply a stepping stone to something greater. Keep believing, keep trusting, and keep moving forward with confidence, knowing that God is with you every step of the way. No matter what challenges you may be facing today, you are not alone. God is with you, ready to transform your setbacks into comebacks and your doubts into triumphs. Trust in God's plan and get ready for the incredible reintroduction that awaits you. Your best days are still ahead, and with God on your side, anything is possible. If you have ever felt underestimated or overlooked, take heart. God sees your potential and is working behind the scenes to bring about a powerful transformation in your life. Trust in His plan, stay faithful, and be prepared for the amazing reintroduction that lies ahead. Thank you for watching, and may God bless you.